risk of losing your job. Only AI tools which will give me a personalized response. People who have studied from formal education or school education, everybody is going to lose their job. Any one such thing which AI cannot do. Who is at a risk of losing their jobs? AI cannot replace. AI cannot have emotion. Are you in a risk of losing your job? Okay, so let's talk about it. So AI, which is artificial intelligence, or whatever you talk about, ChatGPT or so many AI tools, all these are nothing but artificial. Means it's made by human. It's an intelligence. It replicates the human intelligence. Whatever the human intelligence can do, our human brains can do, the way our human brains can think. Artificially, it is made to do the works that human beings can do. It is made to simplify the works, basically, whatever the human being does. For example, if I show you a picture, on the picture there is a text. As a human being, you can read the text on the image and you can understand what is it. So there are so many AI tools which do that. You can take a picture and post inside the tool. It will allow you to copy the text from there. And for example, what do the artificial intelligence tools do? They allow you to give an input and they process that input just like a human being would do. How a human being would process the input and it will give you the output. For example, if I ask a question, you will understand it and you will give me a personalized response. Personalized means for every person, a different response, what response you require. So it gives you a response based on your thinking and what response you want. So that is what artificial intelligence does. So will it be taking away your job? So what all kind of jobs can artificial intelligence take? Okay, so artificial intelligence has made a lot of progress in recent years, right? So from the time of ChatGPT, it's been so many programs have come related to artificial intelligence. So many tools are there, like video editing tools, which edit the video for you exactly how you want. It can write the subtitles, captions below it, and so many things. It can understand human language and it can give proper response to that. So AI can do things like data entry very easily. So what are jobs AI can do? Data entry. So if I tell you a data, it can enter the data or it can enter any kind of data from a picture, from anywhere it can enter a data. Artificial intelligence can do the work of writing scripts. If you want a basic script, artificial intelligence can write that script for you. So basically, what jobs are at risk? Who is at risk of losing the job in the future? So people like me can never be replaced, but who is at a risk of losing their jobs with artificial intelligence? So people who have studied from formal education or school education, everybody is going to lose their job. Do you know why? When the school can train you to get a job, and artificial intelligence can also be trained to do the same job. It's obvious, right? If I can train you to do something, I can train artificial intelligence also to do the same thing. For example, doctors. If I can train a person to be a doctor, if I can train a person to prescribe a particular medicine, to diagnose a certain disease, when a person has this symptom, you need to give this medicine. If he has this symptom, you need to give this medicine. Can I not train AI to do the same thing? Yes, I can. And lawyers, for example. Lawyers are the people who fight cases. So if I can train you with all the laws, rules, regulation about constitution, so I can also train the AI to do the same thing, right? So teachers. If teachers can have knowledge and they can teach you, why can't AI do that? AI can have all the information within it and it can teach the people. And so there are so many such jobs like weather forecasting. AI can do weather forecasting. It can predict the weather. Stock market trading. AI can invest in proper stocks based on the knowledge. And you can train the AI how it has to select the particular stocks. And can analyze large amounts of data. AI. And it can understand what is an image processing. AI can do image processing. Like you have Google Lens. What Google Lens does from a picture, it analyzes the data like that. Identification, object identification. AI can identify objects very easily. If you place a photo of if you just give it a photo, it can tell you what is present in the photo. AI can generate images, paintings, drawings. Just like how artists used to do drawings, AI can do that. AI can create thumbnails for your videos. AI can actually make videos also. So just like how I'm making videos sitting in front of the camera, AI can do that. So everything, like basically school taught you to be a doctor, lawyer, policeman. AI can be a policeman. With city cameras on the streets, AI can analyze whether any wrong activity is happening in the camera footage, and it can identify a person in the footage. So AI can do everything. We have robots which can fight also, which can protect the defense. AI can also join defense. So every kind of job, manufacturing industry especially, AI can manufacture products for you. Everything, every job can be taken by AI. So self-driving cars also, even the jobs of drivers also has been taken by AI. There are self-driving cars. So can you think of anything, any one such thing which AI cannot do? What is it that AI cannot do? So yes, AI can do everything. AI can do everything. right? Yes, AI can do everything that is being taught in school, everything that formal education has taught you, everything that school has taught you. AI can do that. And no, AI cannot do everything that schools haven't taught you. AI cannot do things like things which formal education cannot teach you. AI cannot teach you actual art. AI can help you to generate images with the help of a painting. Actually, creativity, actual creativity cannot be taught to you by formal education, right? So AI can make the artist work easy. That's true. So if I'm an artist who thinks in my mind of any kind of painting that this is happening, a scenery in my mind, I can tell the AI exactly. There has to be a horse here. There has to be mountain. A horse is grazing near the mountain. I can tell the AI and it can generate a similar image for me. But I need to tell, right? I need to tell the AI. Without me telling the AI cannot generate beautiful images with meanings in it. I need to give a meaning. I need to define what it has to do. Then the AI can do it. If I'm a video maker, AI can write a script for me. Yes, I agree. AI can write a script for me. But can AI add the exact emotions in the script what I want to portray? It can write a rough script for me with all the data. But can it generate new stories? Can it generate the emotion that I want to convey? AI cannot have emotion. So two main things are required: creativity and emotion. These two are very difficult to be done by AI. So basically every job where you are creative and where you have emotion. So AI cannot replace doctors. I told you before, AI can replace doctor. But which doctor can AI not replace? A doctor which has emotion. When you go to a doctor, lot of you have family doctors. You go only to a particular doctor. Why do you go? Because the way the doctor talks to you, the way the doctor expresses emotion, AI cannot do. AI cannot do that. AI cannot understand your emotion. AI cannot talk to you in particular way based on emotion. AI can tell you a joke. AI can make you happy. AI can make you sad. AI can make you angry. AI can do all those things. But there's a problem. What AI cannot do? It cannot do those things at the right time by itself. AI cannot tell you a joke by itself at the right time, which a human can do. A human knows when you need to do a joke. If you are sad, I know when should I tell you a joke to make you happy, or when I should console you, when I should tell you that it's okay, don't be sad, when I should talk to you to make you happy. I can understand all those, which AI cannot do. AI, if somebody dies and you're sad because of a person's death, will it be right for me to tell you a joke and make you happy? No, right? AI cannot know the differences when it has to do all this. It just needs an input to give you an output. It cannot take the input on its own and give the output on its own. So those things cannot be done. AI can take diseases, AI can understand. But that emotion, the particular doctor to which whom you go, because of the way he communicates to you, because of the way he understands you, because of the way he expresses it to you, AI cannot replace. AI can replace all the normal teachers who just come to schools and they just teach formally. They just take the textbooks and come and read in the class, whatever is given in the textbook, or just explain everything to you normally. But AI can never replace a teacher who understands the student's emotion, who knows how to talk to a particular student in different ways, who knows how to handle naughty students, good students, and how to behave differently with every student. A teacher's role is not just to teach the student. AI can do that, just teaching. But a teacher's role is to make you a better person. AI cannot teach you morals, ethics, what a real teacher can do to you. Formal education can be given by AI, but AI cannot understand a student's problems, cannot go to the student and ask him what is wrong. Human ability to understand other person's mindset and to understand that he is sad, I need to convince him, I need to talk to him, and a teacher will understand that. A good teacher will understand what's going into the student's mind by himself or herself, which AI cannot do. AI cannot solve the people's problem by its own, what a human teacher can do. So AI can never replace good teachers. You might have seen so many YouTube teachers who actually teach so well with so much emotion, they add so many stories and they understand the students. AI can never do that. And doctors, lawyers also. AI cannot know what is right and wrong, morals. So crime is crime, for example. Somebody has killed somebody, understood. But a good person knows the actual reason. Morals, there are morals. Go to a person and if you steal something from him, it's wrong. But if you have stolen something from somebody to save somebody's life, you have saved somebody's life, a person who's going to die. You stole a rope from somebody, for example. I went to a person's house and I stole a rope. And I saved the person who's falling from a building using that rope. So is it wrong to steal that rope? I saved the person's life, right? Those things can be understood by a real person. AI cannot differentiate between all those things. AI doesn't have morals, ethics. So places which require that AI cannot do. AI can write video script for me. AI can write this video script for me. But can it actually convey the emotion that I want to convey behind this video? No, AI cannot do that. So there are so many jobs AI cannot do. And basically, every job where the person is master in his job, AI cannot replace it. So you don't have to worry. If you're doing a job like a machine, like a robot, repetitive task, AI can do that. But if you're doing a job where you communicate to people, where you express actual emotion, where you build bonding with people, where you require, like, for example, sales, will you be happy to buy a product from a robot or from a human who talks to you properly, softly, and explains you the benefits? Will you be happy to go to a machine to get your disease treated, diagnosed, or will you like to go to a doctor who calms you, who consoles you, who tells you not to worry, who understands your feelings behind that disease, how you feel when you have a particular disease? If you have cancer, just operate and it will make you all right. But doctor will understand your emotion when you are sad, when you are worried. So all those jobs, every job, if you add emotion to that, and if you master that job, if you build bonding with the people, AI cannot replace it. And human basic needs human need is food, shelter, clothing, right? All these 3-4 basic things are there which human require. All those basic things we will be very happy only to get from a human. If a human grows crops from, I will be happy to buy the crops from a farmer rather than from a machine who made the crops by itself and it is coming and giving it to me directly. So basic necessities, if they are fulfilled by humans, will always be running. So all the basic jobs where we have humans with emotions, which require emotion, will never be taken by AI. So if you don't want to lose your job, you need to learn how to add emotion to your job and how to be unique in the job. How you can be very unique in your job and how you can convey emotion to other people and how you can be creative in the job. AI cannot create anything on its own. All it can do is just take an input and give you an output by using the past data. But what it cannot do, it cannot create new things with emotions. By adding emotions, it cannot make a new further thing. In the next video, I will be telling you list of jobs, especially the list of jobs which AI cannot take. Okay, so do subscribe to the channel if you want to know the list and things which you need to learn, improve your skills, which will help you in not being replaced.